Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here on Sunday. Just about to give you some tips for Monday, the 14th of February, 2022. Right, a quick heads up from Saturday. First of all, I'd like to apologise. Some of the horses ran well, some of them absolutely shocking, but looking back on it, it was just overall a bad day. So I apologise for those people, those recent subscribers who's actually had two shocking days when it comes to returns since they've joined or since they've liked the channel or subscribed, should I say. We're just beginning to get things back on track. We're actually comfortably in front since the start of the channel. So onwards and upwards now. I want to get back on track. Let's get this positivity. And I'm looking at Plumpton and Catterick tomorrow for tomorrow's selections. So I'll just scroll down and I'll have a quick talk you through it. So there you can see the profit and loss. I've updated it for up until the 12th of February, which was Saturday. So we started the day on £320.45, which was £20.45p in front from the initial pot. We staked 45, a shocking £1.70 return, which is a loss of £43.30, which takes us to £277.15. Monday selections will be a total stake of £20. I'm going to go through them now. Okay, racing tips for the 14th of February 2022. They are a 50p each way lucky 15 and £1.25 win singles. That's a total stake of £20. The first selection is East Street in the 1 o'clock at Catterick. That's a 7.5 out of 10 chance and it's 7-2. Second selection is Major Robinson in the 220 at Plumpton. That's a 7 out of 10 chance and that's an 8-1 chance. Sorry, that's an 8-1 shot. Amlovey 440 at Plumpton. A rating of 7.5 out of 10 and that's a 17-2 chance. And finally, Get a Lead in the 330 at Plumpton. That's a 7 out of 10 rating and it's 12-1. I do advise that you put these bets on Paddy Power because I've gone for the extra place races. The only one that isn't an extra place race is the final one, which is Get a Lead. The first three races or first three selections are all first four instead of first three. The prices I've quoted are the current prices available on Paddy as I record this video now at 7:20 Sunday evening. So I'll just have a quick go through these. So the 1 o'clock at Catterick. I looked through a few of these and I was quite interested in Inish Biggle, Sayar, and I thought, well, the River Dark Horse called Falco de Sorze. But when I noticed that it was off 93, I think it's capable of winning race, but not just yet. But the other ones, Inish Biggle, yeah, I think it'll be a danger. But East Street, I really like the way that it chased home a very good horse at over course and distance, I believe, at Catterick last time. It's up an extra 3.5 furlong, and it does seem quite progressive. I watched the race when it won, and it seemed to really battle when challenged, and it just got the upper hand late on. I do like the look of the horse. It does seem progressive. It should prefer this longer trip, as it has been a pointer in the past. Trevor Emmons are generally progressive types that eventually go chasing, but I still think this has got a lot more to do over hurdles just yet, or a lot more progression. So that's the first selection. Second selection is Major Robinson. This horse is a David Pipe inmate, and I can remember a while back it went clear of a 2 mile 5.5 furlong. When you try and do that at Exeter, good luck with that one because it's a very, very undulating, tough course. Well, I think it's got quite a lot of speed, this horse, but I do think it needs to be switched off at the back for a very late run. Well, it is an amateur jockey race, which I'm not a massive fan of, but it's more, I think his name's Michael McIntyre, I think. He's claiming 3, so he knows what to do. He's ridden winners before. 8-1, I think it's a decent chance, and first 4, I think it's got a good shot. Amlovi in the 440 at Plumpton. This won this race 2 years ago. And what I expected to do, I expected to sit pretty much towards the bike, and hopefully, like it did a couple of years ago, come there pulling double, which it did 2 years ago. It probably would like a strong pace, but I do think it's just beginning to find a bit of fun. Don't get me wrong, it's a poor race, and it's not a fantastic horse. It's only rated 74, but it has won races. It knows what to do. Given a good ride, I definitely think it'll come in first 4, so it should certainly be challenging. And I expect that this horse has been laid out for this race more than likely, seeing as it's won it before. And finally, Get a Lead in the 330 at Plumpton. This horse should be prominent throughout, and it seems a real tough horse to pass. It's been running over further recently, and that should further complement, add to its stamina. I think it's going to be a real hard horse to pass. It could lead, but if it isn't leading, it will be pressing the lead. It's not a fantastic race, and I think it's good enough to win. And yes, it is. It's the biggest price I've offered, but I think it's got a cracking chance still. But that is only the first 3, bear in mind. So I'd like to wish you the best of luck for Monday the 14th of February. Fingers crossed. If you could do me a favour, if you could give me a like, ask a friend to subscribe to the channel, share it on your website, share it on YouTube. Yeah. If I don't back a winner, let me know in the comments that you're not very pleased. I can take that. I don't mind. Don't forget, when you lose, I lose. So I don't want them days to happen. So I'm on your side. My bets are on. You've seen the prices. I've told you what bookies to put it on at, which is Paddy Power. The very best of luck, and I'll be rooting for you as well. Cheers, Charlie Winters.